What up, y'all?
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
What up, y'all? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up? What up? Just speaking, y'all. I have a collab for this evening. What up? What up, y'all? What up? Oh yeah, Miss Clark. Yeah, Miss Clark. Yeah, it's like that third number. Really, all this stuff be kind of tricky, y'all. And I'm not really, when I say focus on the lottery, like I can freestyle. And don't take this the wrong way. I'm so good with the lottery. When I freestyle, that's still good work, y'all. I don't play the lottery. I don't even look at the lottery. Like the only time I look at the lottery if somebody hit and they sending me a ticket. I just don't go and look at the lottery, y'all. Only time I look at the lottery when I come on live, y'all. I don't study the lottery. I'm not even focused on the lottery. I don't tune in on the lottery. Damn, I didn't get that right, y'all. I'm mad with this though. Y'all remember this? I told y'all, look, y'all, if I was in a group and there was a guy like Dion, what up, Jacob, who teaching me the lottery, and I'm looking at his, that's why I was trying to tell y'all, it's levels to the lottery, y'all. Like when y'all be seeing me doing these states, anybody that who know the games, y'all supposed to know what's going on, my friends. A lot of y'all don't even be, man, this is easy money, y'all. And then we had it both ways. Yes, we don't have the 715 in there. That's still an automatic. That's still a hit. Appreciate you, Jacob, y'all. Appreciate you, Jacob. That look like that, don't it? Yeah, we waiting on Mitch. The whole thing, like, there's going to be some hit and misses, my friends. Like Michigan still waiting on the 8-3 pair. Right, Michigan hit 187. What does 187 mean? Hello. Y'all remember Trump was that? Oh, I ain't gonna even go there. Keep it straight lottery. I told y'all about the number 187, right? And I can just look at the number 187. Then I can look at how Washington played how Detroit Lions played Washington, and Donald Trump was all. Look, y'all. The money came on my bridge card yesterday, and YouTube fixed my paycheck, y'all. Y'all remember when I told y'all they doubled my paycheck? See, I'm a real one, y'all. Not ashamed of cause I'm not here for the money, y'all. This is what I normally get, and this is where I'm at right now. Look at that, 187.21. So every month I kind of know my pay, y'all. I know when I load up, when I'm doing, I know how much I'm going to get from YouTube. No, I can't control the people who watching my videos, but I can control my payment activities, y'all. It's the same thing. Last month, 500, 400, 400, 400. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So I know what I'm getting for YouTube. I don't have to come here, break my neck. I don't have to make no pump fake, no videos. All I do is come on in the morning. And then that was it. That's like one video. Normally I do 3 videos, y'all. I don't do that, but I'm just letting y'all know how the system correct themselves. We all on the same system, y'all. The bridge card with this YouTube. Whoever, look, the person who run the bridge card run the YouTube business, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they own all this, y'all. So mainly what I was saying was everything had reset yesterday. It started back and reset. Or 2 days ago, the days that came on. But I just came to share this with y'all. We went over this one state and they hit 517. And what they did, they said 8 plus 7 is 15. That's what they did. They said 8 plus 7 is 15. That's how they got to 5. So later on, y'all, because I'm going live today. Yeah, later on, I'll pull another state later. Because I said I was going to go live later on, which I'm still going to go live later. But I always check, like when I go over state, I always just check the 2 states unless somebody send me a message. But when I jumped on, Miss Cheryl just sent me the message. They hit y'all 571. And this was an indicator when they got. This was an indicator, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Can y'all see what they got midday? Yeah, we gonna put another state today, Miss Helen. Michigan didn't get the 8-3 yet. But Michigan got the 8-3. Want me to tell you why? How do you is? Here you go with all this, man. You about to make up all this bull crap. All right. Miss Helen, what Michigan get yesterday, Miss Helen? Appreciate everybody who stopped. What's up, Miss S? I'm collabing with Jess today. And how old is Jess? Jess like 51 years old. So Jacob, a lot of y'all was telling me, you about to do some core work. Your core gonna be burning, but the whole thing, I love that, because one day, Jacob, one day when I go live, it might be this week, y'all. It might be Friday or Saturday. I'll let y'all know when I do it, Miss Helen. So Friday, y'all, I'm gonna attempt to do 2,000 reps. Yeah, Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna attempt to do 2,000 reps. But it depends on how I'm feeling this week. Because I have a collab tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow on my video, I'm gonna have Tim Effect. Tim's 70 years old, y'all. So really, Tim go show me. Look, I want to say this too. Miss Helen, like when I be looking at videos, when you collab, y'all, it's not no competition. When you collab, it's not no it's like you having fun, bro. So a lot of them kind of getting it twisted. It's not no competition. It's not about who break first. It's not about who did it. And it's not about, I did 700 reps. He did 9. It's not about that. With me, y'all, I'm letting y'all know, when y'all come on my channel, we just going to have fun, y'all. We don't have to do no crazy 1,000 reps, 500 reps. We just going to have fun, and I'm just inviting you on my platform, y'all. It's not about, because I don't want none of us to really break. So, like, for instance, if I know some of y'all only can do 10 push-ups, I'm not going to come on here and be like, hey, y'all, we go do sets of 20s and set. No, I'm not going to do that, y'all. That's not how we get down. See, I'm seasoned, so I feel certain little hookup with certain little hookups, y'all. I'm going to leave it at that. It's not a competition, y'all. When y'all come on my platform, we just having fun. I just want to have fun. Now, if y'all on some competition shit, I don't want y'all on my platform, y'all. It's not no competition. We just here to have fun and inspire the people who's watching us, y'all. It's not about, man, they did such and such, so we got to do. No. It's not that, y'all. Miss Helen, what Michigan get, y'all? we gonna let Washington stay in here. Yeah, Miss Helen. I told Miss Helen, I don't want to be talking about like a black and white thing. I don't want to say that, but when you look at the other people who collab, you can see what's going on. You can see it's different, y'all. When you collab, you do not compete, bro. It's not no competition. It's not about like when anybody come on my platform, I'ma tell you, I'ma work with y'all. Meaning whatever y'all go do, I'ma do. If I can't do, look, I'm not ashamed to tell you, hey y'all, I can't do this, y'all. I'm not ashamed, y'all. My boy Reaper. Hell yeah, what? Yeah, Reaper, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, when we collab, you supposed to have fun. You get where I'm coming from? Ain't no, man, we go do, nah, you have fun with this, bro. You having fun. It's not about who can do, we teaming up, who get, which nobody said nothing, y'all. I'm just throwing that out. Did nobody say nothing like this, y'all? Are y'all with me? I'm just throwing this out there because I'm doing a lot of collab, my friend. And I'm just letting y'all know it's not no competition, my friend. And I always tell my people, I'm just learning how to do pull-ups and I'm just learning how to do dips. So if y'all be doing sets of 25s and 20s, that's not my type of party right now because this is my body, my tempo. You get where I'm coming from? So when I work out for me, y'all. I just had to get that straight, y'all. So Miss Helen, what did Michigan get yesterday? So this my hey Reaper, this is the third person. Like, bro, why you don't use your weight machine? Why you don't be doing the lat pulls? I'm like, man. And then Reaper telling y'all, Reaper, you was saying, man, y'all lift some weights. Okay, Michigan got 1718. What's up, Jacob? I have me and Buddha collabing Thursday. So Buddha get back Thursday, so we go collab Thursday. And Buddha inspired me one time when I was doing them, when I did some, Michigan got this, y'all. So I told y'all Michigan needed 8-3. Y'all know Michigan got an 8-3? Dion, Michigan did not get no 8-3. D-Wiz, Michigan got 178. But watch this, y'all. Y'all know what a 1 and a 7 is. See, this is the lottery, y'all. See, I didn't make this up, y'all. This is the lottery. Y'all know how some of y'all be saying flipping the mirror? A 1 and a 7 is a number 3 in a different language. Y'all see the different language? So all I'm trying to teach y'all is lottery have different languages, y'all. What though, Dion? Yeah, man. hey, Reaper love. Hey, y'all, look. Reaper love all challenges, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get this right. Hold on. Man, Reaper love all channel. When the trolls come on, nigga, Reaper go compete with anybody. I was like, I ain't about to mess with no Reaper. I say, man, I'm gonna say, man, me and Reaper go do that Navy SEAL. I said, I ain't about to mess with no Reaper on no Navy SEAL. But I say, you know what? Yeah, we go do them Navy SEALs one day. Yeah, we go do them Navy SEALs. We go to that Hun bun, 2 Hun. Yeah, we go do them Navy SEALs. That 1 and a 7 is a 3 in a different language. So when Michigan got this right here is really a number 3 in a different language. Are y'all following me? So all I'm telling y'all, when I played the lottery, now watch this, y'all. When I played the lottery, I had to make a decision because when I did my homework, watch this, y'all. I'm teaching y'all the lottery, y'all. Watch this. A lot of y'all be asking me this type of question. Watch this. Now I'm about to give y'all my answer. Look at, I always look at that. You see these 2 pyramids? That's why y'all think I don't want to be no star. Look at that pyramid. Bam, bam, bam. Now look at this pyramid. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, Reapers, I was doing this, man. I was in church, and when I was on my cell phone, I was doing this to y'all. Peace. But this, y'all know what this is? This is this. I'm not gonna do this no more. I'm not knocking none of y'all, my friends. Yesterday I was doing this when I was in church. I was giving y'all the peace sign. That's like if a guy walking down the street doing this, y'all. Hey, fellas, y'all know I always say that. Fellas, if we see a guy walking down the street and he doing this, what he giving us a sign of? Hello, your boy talking some real hookup. So we gotta watch what we do with these handshakes. Like if I'm folks up and I'm going to a city, state, and they folks down, you think I'm gonna be walking down the street saying folks up and I know they folks down? Signs let you know everything. You see them hands? So watch this, y'all. When I was doing this to y'all, I'm not gonna do this no more. That's just me, y'all. I just know what's what, my friends. I just know what signs represent. That's why I don't wear certain clothes, certain shoes, y'all. Because they own all this anyway, my friend. But let me get back to the lottery, y'all. Yeah, when I was in church, I was doing this to y'all peeps, and I was looking at like, D-Wiz, that's a pyramid. See, I know all signs of pyramids, y'all. And when I see pyramids, all I think about is our damn enemies. Like some of the clothes I wear is a pyramid. But back to y'all. When I played the lottery, I ain't gonna show you. I'm sorry. I gave Michigan 8-3. I gave Michigan 8-3, right? So watch this, y'all. If y'all really paying attention to Michigan, how many times I got an 8-7? Not too many times. So look, y'all. You see how I said Michigan need an 8-3? Now watch this. And I just said Michigan got this. Watch, I know these are the same numbers. So watch this, y'all. If I was playing this for 2 days, Dion Lamont Staley, I have to make a decision. Either I'm going to drop this or I'm going to continue to be playing this. Meaning, look, if we don't get an 8-3, that lets me know that this was representing the 8-3. Now, they can still bring the 8-3, and this could be an indicator for them to bring the 8-3. Y'all see how the lottery works? I'm about to say this one more time, y'all. I'm about to say this one more time. A lot of y'all be asking, like, I can't count y'all money. I'm going to say this again. If I was chasing the 8-3 pair for 2 days already, I lost money for 2 days, and then we got this today. Me playing the lottery, this didn't happen before where this number brought this number the next day. I done played the lottery before where we was waiting on this number and we didn't get this number because this 178 represent this number. Are y'all following me? What's up, Abundance? That's the lottery, y'all. I can't tell y'all when they get an indicator, hey, y'all, they still go bring that. They might not. I don't control the bars, y'all. So that's why, like, when I told y'all about the lottery, y'all have to really research to see what's going on. I know all about this. Sometimes knowing a lot can get you effed up. I don't know if I said that right. Because meaning it'll have you discombobulated, my friends. Knowing so much sometimes I can see it be too much going on at times, y'all. Are y'all following me? Hey, I'm going to say this, abundance. Somebody had said it about me too, though. I heard somebody say it on a post, like, yeah, when you do them, when y'all did, not, they didn't say no name, like when you do, cause it's the time we was all working out, and then somebody was like, yeah, when you work out with somebody, it's gonna be easy for you to hit the 2,000 burpees, and then when you working by yourself, so like, I'm speaking in code, Abundance, and I'm breaking it up. Yeah, me and Reapers did the 1,000 pump, 2 pump burpee. That still go count in my book, no matter if he was doing the burpees with me or not. My mind is strong enough to still do the burpees. You get where I'm coming from? I didn't have to collab with nobody to do that. Now, they gave me an understanding, because if I would have collabed by myself, I would have stopped at 500. Now, that's good that Reaper was there with me because I had to count wrong. But I'm saying, people, oh man, do the 2,000 by yourself, man. It's no difference, y'all. Yes, I know when you with somebody, it can boost you up. Mind over matters, y'all. Mind over matters. I was just saying abundance. I heard something like, nah, bro. I just saw something different, bro. I just took it in different, heard something different. Like, nah, bro. Oh, that's good money. That was good money, flat out. Yeah, we did, yeah. I don't care if it was 2 people doing it, 3 people doing it. Oh yeah, they go Reapers in Abundance, both of y'all. So look, I gave Abundance your number. Reapers in Abundance, y'all on here together, y'all. Reapers in Abundance. What's up, Miss Buddha? So look, y'all, so this is what I'm gonna do. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull one more state right quick. Since I'm on here, I'm gonna pull a state right quick. Hey, Jess helped me out too. I was on Jess video, and Jess be outside taking. He be looking at the moon. I love this, y'all. So I'm about to blow it up. I'm about to blow it up and look at this, y'all, cause I already know what time it is. Yeah, Jess had this on this page. Yeah, Abundance, you already know Abundance. You already know, bro. Real talk. If nobody, I know you a beast, bro. For real, you a beast at the workout, bro. No, you don't be breaking. You can see what's going on, bro. I been had respect for you, but boy, I had a lot of respect for you when you got hurt and you hurt your shoulder and you still was working out. That remind me of a ball player when they get hurt, or a ball player when they, like, for instance, for me, like if I'm missing a lot of jumpers, why you keep shooting jumpers, bro? Go to the hole. Like when I played basketball outside and sometimes the wind be blowing, you can't shoot no jumpers, y'all. You gotta go to the rack. That's why I had an inside game and an outside game. I had an all-around game, y'all. I know how to play every position, y'all. If I had to play center with my skinny ass, I can play center, my friend. But I learned how to play every position. When you got hurt, bro, and that shoulder, most people would have took a break. Man, you started doing leg and all that. That was some soldier right there. That's why I had a lot of respect. I always have respect for all y'all. First of all, but I'm talking about that's like a true athlete, bro. That's a true athlete, bro. That's like an all-around game. And then you did it for 100-some days, whatever. Hell yeah, Jack. They had to do it for like 100 days straight. And he got hurt almost like in the beginning, the middle though. For him to go live every day to do that, that's soldier right there, bro. Real talk. And people Ben was collabing like Booty, y'all already was collabing. I was telling LeBron, like, man, we go start something, bro. We go, not starting them because it's already there. But you know, everybody had their own little community, y'all. But we still come together. It's still one community, y'all. And look what's going on. That's good to see a lot of people collabing. What I mean by they really collabing, my friends. All right, we gonna pull the steak from the cup. I'm about to tell y'all what I'm gonna do Friday. See, when we was young, see, my cousin used to beat me in push-ups, Abundance. All of them used to beat me in push-ups. Hell yeah, Reapers. Heck yeah. Yeah, bro. But it'd be good once you jump on YouTube, somebody working out. So that's the motivation and inspire. Yeah, it should. I know. We not like no rip right now. I'm not gonna name. I ain't gonna put a name. I'm not gonna call them out. Rip right now. See, I had to slow down too with the lottery, y'all. Like I told y'all how I feel about the lottery, but it's times I had to humble myself with the lottery. A lot of y'all don't agree with like how I be talking and what I be saying. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So if I can look at somebody else's video and be like, man, they be talking crazy. Not, I'm just talking not none of y'all. I'm just saying the video where I'm like, okay, damn, he cool. And then I'm like, damn, he said that. Damn, I'm looking at him. So I know it's the same way, my way. So sometimes I still have to take a break, y'all, and really humble myself as well. No one's perfect, y'all. Are y'all with me? So I have to humble myself, like D-Wiz. Get him a break, bro. You talk too much. Hell, yeah, I do that a lot, y'all. That's why I got y'all don't know how much love I got for y'all. See, a person be thinking every time that we talking, we just know everything. Everybody go agree with us, and we just right. No, sometimes some of y'all be wanting to say, damn, Dion, shut the hell up. And that's cool, y'all. That's love. I promise y'all. And that's cool, y'all, because at times when I be talking, I be telling myself like, damn, you talk so much. Are y'all with me, my friend? But at times when I know I talk a lot, I have to humble myself, y'all. You got to break, D-Wiz. Calm down. Just chill out, bro. Hell yeah, my friend. See, the whole thing with me, y'all, I know my wrongdoings or whatever, my friends. And it was so crazy when you know your wrongdoings, you supposed to be able to correct it, y'all. Y'all know my speech and effed up, y'all. Y'all know that speech and effed up. So I have to correct myself. Hell yeah, I gotta come and humble myself. Like, hold on, D-Wiz. And I told you I have a lot of love. I pulled Texas. I have a lot of love for y'all. But when I be fussing at y'all with the lottery, after I get off the video, I be feeling bad. Like, D-Wiz, man, they grown. You don't have no kids. But I don't be fussing at y'all like I be fussing at y'all out of love because I know this lottery is cruel, y'all. And when y'all don't come back and hit all, I be like, damn, they lost their money. So it's deeper than that, y'all. Like you, I'm just looking at Reaper comment. Like you, Reaper. Like Reaper said something to me on the phone, like he a Raider fan. And I'm glad you here, Reaper. I was a Golden State fan when I had to learn this gematria when I lost that 3-1. When LeBron James came back and won, I told my people I lost $1,500, Reaper. That year I lost $1,500. Then I was making bets where I didn't even have the money. Now what if it was somebody across town or somebody that did not know me? And man, damn, that just made me think about things, y'all. That's crazy, y'all. That's why I changed my life, y'all. Damn, I changed my life, y'all. That's why I said I was a gambler, y'all. Playing sports. I ain't known about the lottery. Then I was gambling on football. I was the guys I had guys working at Chrysler, and they'd bring the football tickets out, and I was a football guy in the hood. People come up to my house like on Mondays, Tuesdays, get the tickets, and they'd bring me their monies on Friday. And then my bookie was so good where you could make bets. He trusts me so much when you can make bets by the time he come like on a Tuesday to pick up the money, drop it off, whatever bets that was in the phone, we can give it to him. But when I had that $1,500 bet with Golden State playing LeBron James, when Golden State was up 3-1, I was killing the game. We was making bets. It was 2-1. I'm still making bets like, man, it's over with. So that's when I learned how to do gematria. I found my teacher because I'm on YouTube trying to find out, looking for predictions who go win the basketball series. So I saw my teacher. He was like, LeBron James going to make a comeback. Golden State will lose. And I'm like, what? So I clicked on this video. I'm listening to him do gematria. And the first thing I was saying was, man, this nigga right here crazy. Then I'm looking at his other videos, and I'm like, man, he a killer. So when I talk about gematria, I understand how some of y'all can feel, and some of y'all can be like, hold on, is that witchcraft? I understand that, because when I first started looking at it, I was like, what the hell, is he a killer? When he was predicting things, I'm like, hold on, man. I'm scared of him. You get where I'm coming from. Then he kept talking about, well, we're not gonna go there. Yeah, he was like, LeBron James don't go come back. So I'm like, man, he only know what he talking about. So LeBron James on won. It was 3-2. I'm still making bets. Man, it's over with. Okay, put some more money up. I'm making bets with other people. Put some more money up. Okay, then LeBron James on won, y'all. Now the series 3-3. You think I'm not gonna put money, a lot more money up, and they playing at home? I just knew for a fact, man, Golden State playing at home. They about to win this mother scruncher. That's all I was thinking about. If they go to game 7, they have to play game 7 at Golden State, and Golden State go automatic win. That's what I was saying. But the teacher was breaking everything down. Man, I'm making bets, y'all. And only bet I had, y'all, was $800 to pass out. What about the other 700? Y'all didn't even have no clue what I went through. It wasn't no beef and nobody coming to my house. Oh my goodness, my friend. Man, I'm borrowing money, my friends. People coming getting their haircut. They paying for the next week, y'all. Yeah, your boy, and I learned that ever since then, I start following my teacher, y'all. He woke me up, y'all. I promise y'all, he woke me up, my friends. Ever since then, y'all, that's what changed my life. So I don't even know if it was 2013 or 2016 when they played that championship game, y'all. That's the first time I learned how to do gematria, my friends. So that had to be like, I've been doing gematria for like 9 years. That woke me up, y'all. And then after that, y'all, Golden State was my favorite team because I thought I was, not me, I could shoot. So I was looking at Steph Curry like, man, he played that. Just like how Steph Curry played, y'all, that's the same way I played, y'all. I promise y'all on everything I love, my friend. But the only thing is I had more handles and I used to do a lot of tricks and then I could dunk. So when I was like that, I try to cross your ass over. If the lane is open, I'm go dunk. So that's what it was. I'm just different from him. Then I can play down low. See, I came from playing in the hood. You know what I'm talking about? I came from playing in the hood, y'all. So I was a little bit more physical than him. Then I had to stop watching it, y'all. I didn't want to, but to make the long story short, Reaper, it's the same thing you was talking about when you saying you was a Raider fan, and you like right now you seeing what's going on, and it's not go like I didn't stop looking at sports. I still looked at it for another 2 or 3 years, but then I was learning gematria. Like, hold on, man, it's rigged. So I started looking at it different, but I still was liking Steph Curry. But I was looking at it different. And the more and more I'm looking at it, I'm like, hold on. Now, I'm not too fond of Steph Curry because I know it was rigged. I know they had magnets in the rim. Something I can't prove to y'all. I can't prove that to y'all. But I know it was magnets in the rim. So a lot of them doing all that, like when they have a 3-point contest, they already know who's going to win, y'all. Like when they be dunking. They can make them miss, y'all. It's a magnet in the rim. If it's so much power, the magnet, y'all know how y'all push the magnet, they not gonna touch. That's why when they shoot the ball, it sucks. That's why it look like they be shooting all nets. It's sucking it in. It's something in there when the ball's sucking in. That's why when they be dunking, it sound like they have a mic on the rim, but that's why the dunks be looking so amazing and animated. AI, y'all. They had AI years ago. You see how people making these videos? That's AI, y'all. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Right now, all the NBA is the Harlem Globetrotters. You used to go pay this, man, D-Wiz, watch what you say though, D-Wiz. But I'm gonna keep going because when I go, y'all, I go. The Harlem Globetrotters is money doing all these tricks. Y'all think they making those shots for real? Hello. National Fake League, NFL, National Fake League. Man, teacher broke that down to the extreme, y'all. That's why I say I base my life on knowing and not believing the things anymore. I used to believe in a lot of things, y'all. I used to believe old girl loved me abundance. I know my mom loved me. I used to believe old girl loved me. I know my sister loved me. I know my name is Dion Lamont Staley. I know that I was born December the 13th. See, that's something I can prove to y'all. So the whole thing about life is if something can't be proven, hello, and that's all I'm gonna leave it, y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's how, once y'all understand that, when they be saying play your cards right, y'all have to understand about playing your cards. See, I'm playing my cards right. It may sound like I'm negative. Man, gematria powerful, y'all. It's powerful, y'all. Like I told y'all, the bridge card came on, YouTube updated. It's a system, y'all. It's about to be a whole new year. They preparing for next year, y'all. It's a system, y'all. And we already know about a system. A system can be broken into. And all I'm gonna do is break inside 2026. I know that's not my death date. I already broke. I know y'all. That's powerful, y'all. I promise y'all. See, y'all can walk in next year with my head up, knowing what's going on. I can walk in next year proud, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I'm keeping it real with my head with no fear. I told y'all the best thing I started doing was exercising because I already eat right. Like when the Abundance be saying he fasts a lot, man, that's powerful. I fast a lot. Like when I want to pick up a little weight, I can eat twice. Like I weighed myself today, y'all. I'm at 150 because I ate twice the little eggs and I ate my little, what I had, my little fish. I eat fish and people say, man, you can't do no with fish. How? I was 139. I'm 152. I'm doing something right. And then I was saying this, y'all. This another thing I was saying, y'all. Believing and knowing. Like how we be saying we be eating all this protein. Can I ask y'all a question? Where do we have a scale to let us know how much protein we took in our body? Y'all don't think that's man-made? Come on, y'all, help your boy out. Let's get real, y'all. See, when I get on the scale giving me numbers. So I know the scale is, I know y'all. Yeah, we know the scale can be bold, y'all. But when I get on my scale, it's telling me, if I was to take my blood pressure, it's telling me numbers. So when we be saying, man, I eat this and I eat this, how we know how much nutrients we really put in our body? They should have gave us something where we can keep track of that, right? That's what level I'm on, y'all. Like a lot of us who work out, we say we do this and we do that. See, I don't get caught up. I fast, y'all, and I know what my body takes in. I know when I'm getting my weight. I'm keeping it real with y'all, and I'm not sitting up here telling y'all I know everything. I study life, y'all. I can't just tell you what 9, 10, like when y'all be saying what that number mean. Like think about this. They can say, I can be reading a book and it can be like 1987, such and such. And then that's in that book. I can go to the hospital and look at the machine and it's saying 1987. I have to look and see that person could be having cancer. I can't just tell y'all, hey y'all, number 81 means such and such. No, it depends on that story. Think about this, on the news, when you watch the news, they use the same numbers but a different story. Oh, hello. Damn, that was flawless what I said. Let's win together. I just broke that down flawless, didn't I? Because they use the same numbers but a different story. So that's why I was telling y'all, numbers, it all depends on what I'm looking at and what we talking about. Because we could be looking at numbers for a basketball game, and then I could be looking at numbers talking about a crime scene. It's like you match numbers up to complete a story. So listen to what I said. You match numbers up to complete a story. So that's why when people talk about they flip a mirror, when they were saying a 5 flip to a 0, how one number go flip to that number? It takes 2 to make 1. So that's why I said when these people was teaching this lottery, talk about flipping the mirror, oh, they already teaching wrong. When we was in school, when we add, multiply, subtract, we had 2 numbers to tell a story. It takes 2 to tell a story. See, I look at numbers like human beings. It takes 2 to, I know y'all. Yeah, but this NFL rigged, y'all, to the extreme. They already know who go win. Like this fight, we go break the Brian Norman fight down. Brian Norman, and see, they don't even know. It's so rigged. One of them go lose, y'all. I don't know if Devin Haney go lose. And look, and I know what's going on. D Wiz, are you caught up? I'm not caught up, but I want to just see what happens. You see how I know what's going on and I'm still caught up? Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? You see how I'm still caught up? That's what I was saying, Reaper, when you saying, man, no, you still can be a Raider fan, but you just know what's going on. You just know what's going on. You just know what's going on. And then all you do is do this. Like when I be telling my sister, I be like, let me see if the Lions represent 2026. Like I told people Lions wasn't going to make it, but I was wrong. The numbers showing the Lions doing wonderful. So when I did that pattern, the 2026 pattern, I was wrong with it so far. Because I said I didn't see Lions quarterback. But Lions there? No, everybody, look, they go always say it's going to be scams, scandals, everything. All sports are rigged, y'all. See what it is you got guys like me and my teacher and more guys exposing this. So now what they have to do, they always have to put somebody else to cover their asses. Chauncey Billups might have been doing some gambling back in the day. And then now since our enemies got caught up, they gonna make them pay for it. I'm telling y'all what's going on. That reminds me of Donald Trump. Y'all think Donald Trump calling these shots. He just getting paid to be a puppet. Like I told y'all, that boxer, Clarissa, like Terrence Crawford, they was broke, y'all. They was raised in a single home, y'all. They was broke. When you give a broke person a little bit of money, they go feel good. You see when money got that, they start changing. Their career was man-made. LeBron James' career is man-made. Tiger Woods' career was man-made. Michael Jordan's career, man-made. Dr. J career, man-made. Wilt Chamberlain career, man-made. Come on, y'all, stop playing. Watch this, y'all. Back in the day, it wasn't no three-pointers. Uh-oh. When did they create the three-pointer? When did they create three? Uh-oh, that powerful number. Uh-oh, three. Uh-oh, when did they create three, y'all? The three-pointer. See, they speaking the code with that, y'all. I never did no research on that. That's deep, y'all. That's a hidden message. When there wasn't no three-pointer line. And then what's the line, y'all? What's the three-pointer line? I taught y'all about all the shapes. All the three-point lines, y'all. And then look at the basketball rim. I love y'all. Please don't forget that. Please don't forget. Look at the basketball rim. That's not a pyramid. Look at the nets. I love y'all. Don't never forget this, y'all. I got so much love for y'all, my friends. Don't ever forget this, y'all. Yeah, that field goal is three. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Watch this. When you go a field goal, look at that pyramid. I love y'all. I love y'all, my friends. Look at that pyramid, my friends. I know y'all. Look at the soccer net. You know, it's when they get to the bottom and spread out, then they get wide at the bottom. Didn't I teach y'all about shapes? I love y'all, my friends. I know y'all. I study signs, y'all. All pyramids, y'all. I promise you that. They know what they doing, y'all. They know what they doing. That hockey net, that soccer net. And watch this, they might have a magnet right here. It might be a magnet in these two poles. That's why when the field goal, sometimes they hit it, boing, boing. That magnet suck that ball right there. That's why y'all be seeing the ball do that. It's not a coincidence. That wind ain't blowing. See, that play a part too. When they be playing football and the weather, when they know the wind go blow, they play a part. That play a part too with the games. When y'all be seeing, looking, when they be kicking it, the field goal to do this, then to the curve. That look like a hockey ball. They can kick that puck, and that joker soon, look, the Nets got two poles on the end. It's something in those poles. When they hit that ball, that magnet go suck that son of a gun. Look at this, y'all. I can't really demonstrate. I don't even have those clippers. I can't really demonstrate. Look. Look. Hey, if I want to keep it, look at the magnet. Look at the magnet. Look at the basketball rim. Look at the field goal kick. I know, y'all. That's how deep it is, y'all. Look. Look at the field goal. It'll be like this. That's why. Oh, come on, D-Wiz. Come on, D-Wiz. Let's do the field goal. I can't do it. I try to kick the field goal. It's too powerful, but y'all know it's all magnets, y'all. All magnets, my friend. That's all, y'all. And it'd be sucking the rim. That's why I told you I'm a ball player. I'm a ball player, y'all. Back in the day, we used to play half court shots for money. So it was different size playing half court shots. You even had big guys. Sometimes we had to take a step back and we had to take one step, or sometimes some of us had to run and throw the ball up. Some had to take one step and shoot the ball half court. So when you look at Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, Shaq and them, when they shot the ball half court, that ball, they used to air ball. So you think Steph Curry on the other end, and then when he just throw it so light, the ball just go up so smooth. That's a magnet, y'all. That's the magnet, y'all. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me, my friend? When Steph Curry shoot, you be like, man, his skinny ass, I know about shooting the ball on the other side of the rim. I know how your form going to look, y'all. Steph Curry, a buck 50, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? The ball used to suck up. That's why they made him so amazing to make a lot of half-court shots. That's why Lillard, now what's his name? Lillard, Damian and Lillard, they started shooting the ball half-court. I used to be telling my sister, like, damn, they shooting deep in the mother scruncher. That's not basketball. Man, your coach will take your ass out the game. Excuse my French. I don't care how good you can shoot. Nigga, well, why you shooting 2 feet in front of the half court? What's that proving? A three, that's not no 4-pointer, no 5-pointer, y'all. That's why you have big fellas. That's why you have centers that can shoot. That's why y'all see centers can shoot, y'all. YouTube messing with the feed. Yeah. Oh, they breaking up. Oh, uh-oh. We already know, y'all. I want to know if Miss Helen's still in here. Is it breaking up on y'all end? Is it breaking up? And this is the phone I'm going to have to use when I go live too, y'all. That's crazy. Let me get to Texas. Wow, everybody said I'm breaking up. Wow. So, wow. So we good now? Wow, this remind me back in the day, y'all, when I had my lottery group. They go Miss Helen. So Miss Helen, okay, y'all. So this what we go do. So y'all good? Hey, Rebirth, I gotta go, y'all. See, I supposed to be, so we can do the lottery later. So, yeah, when I come on, we go talk about the lottery. Yeah, when I did that, look at the football. The football the same way too, y'all. See, just don't get caught up. Just think about that pyramid, that football. And we just live in a crazy little world. Let me do this, y'all. What's today? Today, Tuesday. Y'all said it's good now. Like this, hey Reaper, my sister and my cousin, man, they love when I say we grew up loving the Pistons, y'all. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, we all watching the Pistons to this day. My sister and my cousin, like when the Pistons lose, my cousin or my sister be calling, but they don't call because they know I don't listen to them. They be so, when I say they be so mad, oh my goodness. Oh, they diehard Pistons fans and Lions fans. And that's so crazy. They already know what's going on. So let me do this, y'all. We just pulled Texas. I'm not gonna even lie, y'all. I just feel like talking trash, my friends. Real talk. Not to y'all. I feel like talking trash. No, I'm not gonna talk too much trash. But I'm about to put my hands on Texas, y'all. And that sounds flawless, though, the Reaper, y'all. I'm about to put my hands on Texas, y'all. If some of y'all don't bet any sports and I see that this fight is easy, man, win this money. Put a quarter on this shit, y'all. Damn, put a quarter, y'all. Let me matter of fact, don't even do this. Can somebody let me borrow $3 and put this in for me? Put this in for me. And then once I win, I'm gonna give you the money. Can I borrow $3 from any of y'all that's on bet any sports? If I get this answer right, can I borrow, how much is it gonna cost? Damn, it might cost more than $3, y'all. Yeah, can I borrow $3.50 from somebody when I put my hands on Texas? Y'all scared of money, my friend. A lot of y'all don't bet any sports. Y'all still playing y'all auntie weight, y'all uncle weight. Yeah, uncle lost 175 pounds. You don't have to keep playing that number in the lottery. 175 not hit it. If it ain't hit in 3 months, just let uncle be happy with that 175 loss. Somebody be telling, I lost such and such. First thing y'all be, I'm playing that in the lottery. I'm being funny, y'all. I'm being funny, y'all. But I'm about to put my hands on Texas right quick. That's my job to let y'all see this. And it's my job. I have to prove this to y'all. You get where I'm coming from? I'm about to put my hands on Texas, y'all. I'm talking trash. Yeah, I'm about to put my hands on Texas. Hey, Reaper, I appreciate you, Reaper. Hey, Reaper, I was joking, but I appreciate you, bro. Cause that would just go, I would just go not make them, but give them confidence to play it, though. And I'm gonna do this, y'all. Real talk. I'm gonna do this. Y'all. I'm gonna let y'all pick a fight. The first number I see, y'all. That's the number I'm gonna break down. Hey, y'all, pick one of these numbers, y'all. I'm about to break the first number I see. I'm gonna break down, cause I want y'all to pick a fight. Then I want to end the fight. I want y'all to pick a fight. I'm gonna end it. $9.62, Miss S. $9.62. Hey, no, Reaper. No, what I was saying, Reaper, was like when I was asking about the rate. I know you're not really tripping, but if they get that one win, oh, you go feel good though. Yeah, I was like that with the Pistons. When we got that win, I know they was weak with that win. You would feel good. I already researched this number, y'all. 014. 014. That's so crazy. We talked about that number last week. This 014 has something to do with that 014 representing George Ackerson. That's crazy. What Reaper at? That's it, y'all. That's his whole hookup. You look at it. Look at Reaper. You doing gematria, bro. That's why 413. That's why 413 represent this month. Look, Reaper. That's how y'all know we deep. I'm not gonna say I'm deep. We deep, cause we a team, y'all. It's not no iron team. We deep over here. At 114. Yup. Yeah, them numbers, y'all. And I know when y'all be driving, y'all be looking at things like, man, look at that shape. I know a lot of y'all be driving, be looking around. You always see the ambulance. Hey, y'all, we have snow here, y'all. It's cold outside, y'all. It's cold outside. Oh yeah. Reaper, you in Arizona, and Booty, you in Florida. Oh, I know y'all enjoying that weather. And that's why y'all be having them football players be good. Cause that mean they practice all, see here in Michigan, oh, see the kids from the South, they get to play football all year round. When you play basketball, right, the guys in the South, they get to play all year round. Right. So that's why a lot of these teams, like from Michigan, when they be going to Florida, I ain't gonna say they be losing, but them boys be fast and different. Yeah, they practice all year round. And that makes sense, right? Like some of y'all who go to the park and work out and y'all don't have no gym membership, that means y'all have to work out at home. Matter of fact, if y'all don't have no equipment at home, that means y'all have to wait till the summertime. I'm gonna go 4 draws. And then with so Texas, oh yeah, I gotta be dead on with Texas. Cause they have 4 draws. It doesn't rain in Southern California. YouTube, Smooth Jazz. What we talk about right here.
Is the new bearskin hoodie worth it? I got one and tested it out, so you don't have to. This fleece is thick. It's made from 340 GSM of bearskin fleece.
Tara. Hey, ooh, and I got, what time is it? See, every time I collab, y'all, it's like a basketball. I gotta go soak in that Epsom salt. Somebody said, your ass gonna be on fire today, D-Wiz, messing with Jess. They said them abs gonna be on fire today, huh, Reaper? Barry, what's going on, Ab? Somebody said them abs gonna be on fire. And I don't know what routine we doing. All right, that's what's up, Reaper. My boy Reaper. Hey, y'all, Reapers know me, y'all. Reaper playing me in the background, y'all. I gotta watch what I be saying. I can't be cussing. We gotta watch that mouth, y'all. Because if I go to church and know how to watch my mouth in church, I can control that. Miss Hell, I know y'all hear me say that a lot, but yeah, that's crazy how when I go to church, and I ain't gonna say I act, I'm all not proper, but I'm not cussing. So when I get here, as soon as I get to the door, why? You don't have to cuss. Act like you still in church. No, I need ad work anyway, though. That's a plus plus. phone on the charger all day. No, that's not it. Yeah, I just do sports too. Yeah, he flawless, bro. That's why I say he broke everything. When I went to his class, dairy, he broke down human beings, but he never said it about. He was like, yeah, I ain't never do mines. That's what he was saying in his video. Like, I never did mine. And I told y'all when my people don't pass and I had the house, I was cleaning up I told when my grandma passed, right? When I don't know if y'all know, when somebody passed, you can smell they scent. They scent, it's not no stanky scent. You just you just remember they scent. And it'll be in your house for a while. You get where I'm coming from? And I was smelling grandma's scent. So I said, man, let me get all her doctors and all the walkers. I was in her room. Like right now, I sleep, that's my main room. So I cleaned the closet. I got all the walkers, all the hospital little hookup, and I threw it all out, my friend. And she had a big old bag. Like I told you, I was a drummer and my grandma was in the choir. So when I was young, my grandma was in the old folks choir. I had to go to rehearsal with my grandma, y'all, every Saturday. Playing basketball, I had to stop playing Mad in the Mother Scrunching. But she used to go to everybody who passed. She went to the funeral, y'all. She kept obituaries. That joker fell out the bag. And I was doing gematria, y'all. So when it fell out the bag, next door neighbor and a couple of people from my church and the other my next door neighbor, their obituary fell down. So I'm looking at the numbers and someone was like, hey bro, just do gematria on their year. So I started looking at the obituaries. So I started writing their year down. And then I started breaking it down. I'm like, when I broke it down, it was 71. And then when I did his year he was born and the year he passed, it totaled to 71. And I'm like, what the hell? That's how I started learning patterns, y'all. So all I do is take my death. I can't take my death date with the lottery because lottery one taught me about patterns, but I'm investigating. When you're doing gematria, you investigating. And numbers go tell you a story. Numbers told me a story, y'all. And I just really forgot what I was saying too, y'all. My brain just went blank. Hey, y'all, my brain just went blank. Yeah, what was I saying, y'all? I was talking about something about patterns, y'all. Oh, the obituaries. I talked about the obituaries. And I'm looking at next door neighbor. I'm like, hell no. So then when I did somebody else, when I broke it down, it was like, I think 2 numbers off. So that's why I always tell y'all, I know my death numbers, death dates. Y'all always see me put the S at the end, y'all. So that remind me of the lottery. When you play the lottery, I'll be giving y'all pairs. Okay, y'all might get this, but then they could bring this. Y'all notice that? So the lottery on the same system is the death. And then when I started playing the lottery, I understood they have a connection. Are y'all with me? So I had to play the lottery to learn to know what was going on, my friends. That's why I'll be telling y'all a lot of things I know because I go to church. I'm inside the church. I'm seeing this with my own eyes, y'all. Not no one have to tell me. So I'm looking at all parts. I'm looking at the holy folks and I'm looking at the streetwise. I learned a lot from streetwise, y'all. Not to knock nobody that's holy, y'all. I learned most of the things I know, I learned about the street. That's how I know I can look at a past and know if he's slick, because I know that slick Negro from the hood. I told you, yeah, I sold a little weed back in the day. I know when people owe you money. I done heard so many stories. Think about that. I done smoked weed when I had a credit bill. So I'm not about to sit up here and say, I'm just the king. I had a credit bill. I knew when I didn't have the money, when I made up something. Hello, y'all. A lot of things I talk about to y'all, I experienced it, y'all. I've been around it. I grew up in the hood. Well, no, my grandma and them in the hood. We used to come over every weekend. But you might well say we grew up over here. It wasn't cool over here. So I know both sides, y'all. That's why I know a kind artist preacher. I'm like, man, that's some stuff a guy do when they got a truck. Well, we ain't gonna go there. Let me finish. But I just know the difference, y'all. I told you it's the reason why they say Genesis 1:1. Genesis 1:1. Genesis 1:1. And what they talking about? John 3:16. John 3:16. John. We talking about the book of John. And then look, y'all, they always say this. If I'm not mistaken, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 1 King, 1 Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Psalms, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Job, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah. Okay. Matthew, Mark. How many books of the Bible? They said it's 66 books of the Bible. Y'all got to know what 66 represent. And y'all be talking about triple sixes. What does 66 is? 66 books of the Bible. And then they be telling y'all is missing books. So it's 66 books in the Bible, y'all, right? That's how y'all know I ain't looked in That's so crazy, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So look, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. So it gotta be nope. This gotta be the New Testament. This has to be the Old Testament. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. That was 39. The Old Testament have 39. Y'all gotta really understand numbers, y'all. And that's the keeper of time. Man. See, that's why you have certain preachers preach out of the Old Testament. Some don't preach out the New Testament, y'all. Y'all gotta understand what's really going on, y'all. You have to understand how they wrote that Bible. It's 2 parts. They go say it's the new and the old, huh? They already playing. They already tell y'all it's the new and it's the old. 27 books of the Bible in the New Testament. What does 27 represent, Wiz? Hey, y'all, what's 2 plus 7? 9. What's 2 take away 7? Y'all remember I taught y'all that 5? I know y'all. That's how they got all that Christmas and all that, my friend. 9 plus 9, look, 3 plus 9. What's this, y'all? Keeper of time. What I teach y'all about that number? Don't that look like this? What the preachers be preaching out of right now, y'all? What in the book of the Bible, what they be preaching out of right now? You get where I'm coming from? Look at the Old Testament, y'all. What's the Old Testament, y'all? The keeper of time? I'm real deep, y'all, with this, y'all. See, when I go to church, I go for a whole different reason. Nothing bad. See, I break it down and I interpret different, y'all. See, I'm going on with our enemies. That's why they got to preach about a certain topic, y'all. Our enemies tell them what to preach about, y'all. And then you may have something like, well, the Lord told me to go this way. The Lord told me to go this way. The Lord told me to go this way. The Lord told me this on my heart. The Lord told me to preach about this. That's why y'all have Sunday school books. Y'all have to buy by that. It's a school. It's programmed. program, 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 a program, a system, y'all. Y'all gotta know about them books of the Bible, y'all. 39, the keeper of time. 9 plus 3 is 12. 9 take away 3 is 6. I always do that, y'all. The Old Testament, the OT. What's the OT, y'all? Overtime, huh? I love y'all. I'm not gonna get too deep on y'all. I love all y'all. Look at that Old Testament. Don't that look like overtime? I know y'all, that's deep, huh, y'all? Ooh, that's deep, huh? That's the OT. They be talking about the New World Order. Oh, they playing with us. I know y'all. A lot of wordplay. I know y'all a lot of wordplay, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's get back to the lesson. And yes, abundance, when abundance be like, y'all can't get caught up in the world. Yeah, no matter when y'all be seeing me doing these numbers, y'all, I don't watch the news, y'all. If somebody come and tell me a story, y'all, I just talk about this. I don't get, he right about that. You can't get caught up in this, y'all. Yeah, y'all hear me talk about this, but I just be showing y'all what's going on. Like people tell me, man, this what happened on the news. I don't get caught up on that, y'all, I promise you. I just stay out the way, y'all. Yeah, my auntie them be going crazy abundant. They watch the news, man. They be so terrified, bro. And I be like, man, they don't even know. It just bringing their frequency down, bro. It bring their frequency down, bro. And then they all mad at Trump, abundance. They all mad at Trump. He did, man. He gonna cut these stamps. And then when I went on Facebook today, I'm seeing people saying, we gonna see if Trump go give us $2,000. Now y'all wanna be his friend. Ain't that by the blimp? Then some people, man, I knew that was fake. Trump ain't S. He always lying. Hold on, man. Y'all getting mad because somebody went around and said somebody's supposed to get $2,000 and blase. Man, this world is the world we live in. Yeah, let's hurry up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 42, 32, 4. I see 42, 42, 42. Hey, I'm about to freestyle. They said 42 5 times. Damn, Miss Joyce, it is 5 times. I didn't peep this out. I was about to say 4. Wow, you gotta have emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Wow. Never heard that before. Wow. You gotta have emotional intelligence. Damn, I never heard that. Emotional intelligence. Damn, that's fine. And y'all want y'all be like, hold on, he never heard the words. No, I never heard of putting those two. Intuition. Ooh, intuition. I hear y'all, Miss S. Wow. I want to know if that's, and that remind me, that could be the same level as Granny used to always be talking about that IQ. Well, use your IQ. Damn, what Granny talk about, cuz? You do something wrong. Use your IQ. Damn, Granny keeps saying IQ, man. Damn. What you keep talking about, Granny IQ? So let me hurry up, y'all. Talking about the freestyle. 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3. Or should I do 9 take away 6? I'm sorry, 9 plus 6. Or 9 take away 6 is 3. 9 plus 6 is 5. 15. So let me see. There go a 5. So there go a 5, 6. So I want to know, did we get a 5, 6? There go a 5, 6. I want to know, did we get a 5, 6? There go a 5, 6. I want to know, did we get a 5, 6? Damn, we didn't get a 5, 6. Come on, 5, 6. No 5, 6, bro. Did we get a 5, 6? Hell yeah, we got a 5, 6. Y'all see what I did? What fight y'all want to pick with the lottery, y'all? I was just freestyling, y'all. What type of pick y'all want to pick? We go keep the 4-2, y'all. We go keep the 4-2. Somebody go check and see, do we, matter of fact, I'll do it. We gonna pick a fight with 4-2, y'all. Hey, y'all, I don't want nobody playing the lottery for me. I was joking. Are y'all with me? Miss Helen, y'all don't play it for me. I was talking trash. Oh yeah, 4-2 might be nasty. Hell yeah, y'all can get a 4-2. That's nasty. Heck yeah, y'all might can get a 4-2. D-Wiz, why you just get excited? How you know? Because on my chart, when y'all got 944, a 9-4 can bring a 2-4 pair and a 2-9, but we looking for a 2-4 in the forecast. Y'all see how I'm researching y'all? Y'all see how y'all told me we had a 2-4 going across the board? Come on, y'all. This teamwork, y'all. Hey, Abundance. It was like 2 weeks ago. I put my foot in my mouth again with Hustle Maniac. You know, him and his boy be playing basketball. So I follow his boy too. And I was like, man, one day I'm gonna go to the gym and we just go shoot. We gonna have not a shootout. It's like you can play 7. Like he shoot, I shoot. And he was like, man, give your number. I supposed to give you my number to give to him. And I put my foot in my mouth, bro. Like me going live. I didn't put my foot in my mouth. I'm gonna enjoy this though. Collabing though. Miss Helen said 4 times. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. But I ain't been shooting. Ain't no excuse. And then this too, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if Texas get 942. I wouldn't be surprised if Texas get 942. Now I'm about to do some advanced work. You remember I told y'all the 9-4, a 9-4 could bring a 2-4. Now watch this. Look at these double 4s. Look in the forecast. Double 4s can bring what? Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Double 4s can bring what? Look at that 4-2 pair. You see I was telling the story? Y'all see how I'm doing my homework, y'all? I'm putting 2 and 2 together, y'all. I'm breaking the 9-4 down, and I'm breaking double 4s. Because you got double 4s can bring a 9-2, 4-2, 4-9. Double 2s can bring a 9-4, 2-4, 2-9. Y'all see how the lottery get down. What's up, Miss Raina? What's up, Jack? Again, y'all, I'm about to say this, y'all. I'm about to say this. Y'all see how fast I'm doing all this? Don't get caught up on that. I've been doing this for a long time, y'all. Are y'all with me? And because I'm doing all this, connecting the dots so easy, it's still not easy like that at times. See, this is called an after fact. Me breaking inside the number, showing y'all the example, I'm the king of that. That's easy. But if we have to break a number down like we're doing right now, it's not going to be as easy. Are y'all following me, my friends? Hell yeah, he a good dude. Hell yeah, you can tell he humble. Hell yeah. And he'll work. He worked like a mud, bro. I remember when he first started off, like when you was doing those dips with him, because one time I made a comment in this video. Yeah, when y'all was doing them dips, his form was clean, bro. Yeah, his form was clean. And I told you, Abundant, you know, a lot of people look up to you, bro. I be on a lot of people's videos, bro. And so you be working a lot, bro. So you will know a humble guy, y'all, real talk. But he probably was happy as hell when you told him you was in Texas, bro. See, you only know the conversation when y'all was talking or whatever. Man, he was happy as hell. He been wanting to collab, bro. What's up, Miss Joyce, y'all? D'Angelo, Miss Raina, the Must Eater, Jack, Miss S, Miss Helen, Abundance, Miss Joyce. What's up, everybody? So yeah, a 2-4 can be good. So y'all, should I do this? Yes or no? Hey y'all, should I do this? Yes or no? I need y'all help, y'all. What's 9 plus 6? I need help. Y'all remember I graduated in 95. Watch Miss Helen say something. I graduated in 95, y'all. So this year, this 2025, we about to go to 2026. So I'm not gonna count 26 yet. So we in 2025. So that mean I've been on the hype. Wow, I graduated 30 years ago. Just listen to what, and all y'all old folks, don't get on here clowning, talking about you still a baby. Let me shine a little bit. Let me shine a little bit. Please let me shine a little bit. Damn, 30 years, y'all. I graduated high school 30 years ago. Wow. Wow. 30 years ago. Oh, my bad. See, and that's another thing. Look, okay, they listening to me, right? That's why I was saying, y'all gotta stop talking, because I told you a lot of people don't like my voice, y'all. Not saying that's bad, because sometimes I can listen to somebody's voice like, damn, their voice sound irritating. So that goes for me too. Hey, but y'all can't take this away from me now. Since y'all got me playing in y'all background, none of y'all can't take this away from me. Man, I got a lot of love for all y'all asses, my friend. Yeah, I ain't had to cuss at the end. No, I didn't have to cuss at the end. But I know one thing, my friend. Hell, y'all may talk a lot, but I got love for all y'all asses, my friend. I know that. I know that, my friends. Hey, y'all can't stop that. Hell, I got a lot of love for my people. So this telling me we need a what? 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5. So what happened with the 6, 5? They got 4, 6, 5. Jackpot. Y'all know how they got that 4? How is? They could have said a 6 and a 9 could bring a 4. Or they could have said 5, take away 1 is 4. Let's move on to the next one. Right here. 6, 5, 1. 6, 3, 5. So how did they get a 1, Wiz? All they did was just kept that whole 5. 1, 5. So let's move on to the next one. So what happened right here? Look at this. 645. Uh-oh, we seeing that twice. A 696. I'm sorry, a 699 brought 465. And then a 6, I'm sorry, y'all. A 969 brought a 465. A 968 brought a 645. You see how the lottery get down, y'all? They just changed one number, y'all. This will make the lottery tricky, but it's not tricky. That's why I give y'all pairs, y'all. Like if I break a number down, If I tell y'all, if I give y'all 6-5, and if I be like, hey y'all, Michigan need a 6-5 with a 3 and a 6-5 with a 7. If everybody go out there and play that, don't you know the lottery can bring 6-5-0 or 6-5-9? Because that's the same family. 6-5-0, 6-5-1, 6-5-2, 6-5-3, 6-5-4, so forth, all the way to 6-5-9. Those are the same numbers. That's what make the lottery tricky, y'all. But a 6-5-1, that's the same number. Y'all don't know that. Our enemies know that who running this, y'all. You get where I'm coming from, y'all. That's what the lottery tricky, y'all. See, I can't speak on the payout. I don't know for a fact if too many people playing the number, they go switch that. No one in the world can prove that. So I believe that, y'all. But I don't base my life on that because I'm playing their system, y'all. The lottery did not invite me to come play the lottery. That's something I'm doing. So before I play the lottery, before I bet, I can make a decision if I want to play the lottery or not. So what I'm telling y'all, when I played the lottery, when I did my homework before the draw, if I didn't understand my homework and I had a lot going on, it was telling me, don't play the lottery. See, a lot of y'all just be playing the lottery, taking a gamble. I didn't take gambles, my friend. I did schoolwork. You get paid for what you know, my friend. So that's how I look at the lottery. When we was in school, when we did homework, y'all, we got a grade. In the real world, when I do my homework, I'm gonna get paid. See, the grade turned into getting paid. Hello, oh, that's flawless, y'all. That's a punchline. A grade turned into getting paid. A grade turned into me getting paid. Damn, that's flawless. But you get paid for what you know. If something hard, that's telling you don't play the lottery that day. If it happened the next day, it's telling you don't play the lottery again. That means you have to do what? More research, y'all. Remember, y'all, the lottery is like a video game. It's a system, and the system can be broken into, y'all. Yes, the lottery is very tricky. D'Angelo, I don't play the lottery, but I can look at it like, wow, they went that way, I did this. Yes, the lottery, that's why I do patterns, y'all. That's why I do patterns, because I know where I'm going, I know what I'm looking for. See, a lot of people say they research. I can research. Look, back before I understood the lottery, I thought I was researching. Y'all know y'all can research the wrong information. Hello. And because you say you research, that doesn't mean that's the right information. Hello. I had to understand that, my friend. So a lot of people are like, man, I'll always be researching. But what are you researching? Is it right? Hello. Hello, y'all. So it's a lot to come with this lottery. We all can put numbers on a paper and go up to the store and play these mother scrunches. Nah, but when y'all don't hit, can y'all look at the lottery and be like, what did I do wrong? None of y'all don't say that, y'all. None of y'all don't say that. When y'all don't hit, all y'all do is continue to play the same numbers the next day. Y'all don't even look at the situation like, damn, okay, how did they get this? That's how I had to learn the lottery, y'all. I had to stop playing. I had to learn the system. Okay, when I see these two balls, this number come out within 2 or 3 days. Say it again for the people in the back. It didn't say once I do this, I'm gonna hit today. See, that's what y'all program. Y'all be trying to get that quick hit. Yeah, we want that fast hit, but I had to understand the lottery. Oh, this pattern can take up to 2 to 3 days. Oh, so it's really like I have to invest. I had to learn that way first. Then once I mastered that way, then I found a way where, damn, I want to win some money that same day. I started playing with the date. I started doing a rundown. You see how I had to invest. I had to do some more research. I had to do it, my friends. Are y'all with me, my friends? I had to study the lottery system to see what they were doing. That's why when I could look at them, I can tell when they switch a number, y'all. I can't tell y'all why, but I can tell when they switch a number. I know what number's supposed to come on this date. I can tell when they switch the number from, like right now, they can give us today's number. They can give it to us tomorrow and give us their date for today. I saw that, y'all. That's why I say they a bad mother scruncher, y'all. But the whole thing, they don't have to cheat on us. Y'all know how much money the lottery taking in daily, y'all? So our little chump change we losing ain't nothing. Man, they might bring in billions, y'all. Look at them states that have 4 draws. them states that have 3 draws. And then a lot of people play a lot of triples every day. Y'all have 4 digits. Y'all have 5 digits. Some states have 6 digits. Y'all get where I'm coming from? They killing the game, y'all. They killing the game, y'all. I promise y'all they killing the game. We be talking about these sports. Why you think they can pay these sports and car for them? All this is a connection, y'all. They killing the game. They killing the game with this lottery, y'all. So when I be saying they watching our page and this and that, they already know what's probably going on. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. I mean, I love this. So watch this. Y'all see this? See, this is 652. Because what's 11 take away 5? But watch this. Y'all know this flawless? Look. See, look, y'all, I had to understand this, y'all. Watch this. So when I was researching, y'all, I had to understand this, y'all. That's why I exposed that flipping the mirror chart. Look at this. I ain't gonna say that's why my brain fried, but my brain not fried, but it was worth it, my friends. Look, y'all remember I created this flipping the mirror chart? I added the right numbers to the numbers to make that number. Now watch this. When I see a 4 and a 9, y'all know that's a 5. Look at this, y'all. We know that, right? When we see a 4 and a 4 and a 9, y'all know that's a 5. All y'all flipping the mirror, how y'all was missing a number. That's why y'all always was 1 number off. I know, let me continue. So what is this, y'all? This is 6-5 and y'all remember I told y'all this could be an indicator for them to get to 6-5, or the lottery can make this a 6-5. So watch this, y'all. What the lottery do? The lottery made this a 6-5. See, this is something I can't peep out. Y'all remember I told y'all this could be an indicator for a 6-5, or this could be the 6-5, and we not gonna get no 6-5 pair. Look, no 6-5 pair. That's why they just brought that. Do y'all see that? So if I played the lottery and I was playing the 6-5 pair and it took 4 days, y'all know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna be like, damn, I lost my money. They brought the 6-5 right here. Raina, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Raina. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all follow me, y'all? I appreciate the love, Miss Raina. Did y'all hear me? Look, I lose money on this. I can't get mad. All I'm gonna look at is like, damn, that's what they did. So when you see this and do this, you're not gonna be as mad. Yeah, you're gonna be upset, but not mad, because you have no control over this unless you play the other side. Unless you be like, you know what? I'm not gonna even play the 6-5. And then when I did that before, and the 6-5 came the next day, the 6-5 came in 2 days. That's why I was telling y'all have to make a decision, because this time the 6-5 would have hit, and this time the 6-5 didn't hit. Are y'all following me? Talk to me, y'all. Y'all get me? I'm explaining. I'm giving y'all the understanding with the lottery, y'all. Like when we go over y'all state, and y'all state don't get that pair we went over, they got it. They got it in a different language, y'all. We just have to take an L. Like when we gave Michigan that 8-3. If Michigan don't get the 8-3, we know the 8-3 was a 1-7-8, because the 1-7 is a 3. Come on, y'all. I'm giving y'all straight fire, y'all. Look. 5-1-6. Look at that 5-1. That 960 on the second, and look at this 960 on the 15th. What happened, y'all? We're not gonna let one monkey stop no show. 6, 5. So that brought a 4, 6 and a 1. I don't know how they got that 1. See how they got the 5. So what's a 6 and a 2? So that means y'all can get it. What's a 6 and a 2? A 6 and a 2 can represent a 4. A 6 and a 2 can represent an 8. 6 and a 2 can represent a 3. 6 and a 2 can represent a 9. And I'm going to put that 1 in that 0. All I'm going to do is put that 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5. So that letting me know that y'all can get a 4, 2 with a 4, 4, 2 with an 8, 4, 2 with a 3, 4, 2 with a 9. So we go look at the 4, 2. Let's see what happened right here with the 6, 5. Go back and backtrack. Damn. That look like damn. They already got it, but damn. I would have said don't play it because they already got it. I would have said don't even play it. But look at that. Look at that indicator. Look at that. Here go an indicator. And then that indicator trigger what? D-Wiz, man, you be doing your homework right. Look at that, y'all. I have both of them right. Look at that. Not knowing they already hit. Look at that. That's how y'all know my work is flawless, y'all. So we not gonna play the 6, 5. That means 4, 2 is a winner. That means the 4, 2 is a winner. But I don't mind doing this, y'all. I like breaking this down so y'all can see what's going on. I have both of the answers right, y'all. That's flawless, y'all. So how they get a 4, 2? 4, 2. 4, 2 with a 7. What's today? Man, I didn't even take my garbage can out. What's today? I gotta hurry up, man. I ain't take my garbage can out last week. I gotta go, y'all. For real. Man, I have to go, y'all. Hey, y'all, don't play this for me, y'all. But Texas need a 4, 2 pair. It should be around the corner. I gotta go take that garbage out. And I'm going live with my boy Jay. Jess. $12. Hold on. That's too long. You see, look. You see how that 4, 2 brought that 9, 4? You see how that 9, 4 could bring that 4, 2 back? That's nasty, ain't it, y'all? Y'all talk about the holiday, so that's why I don't get paid this week, huh? Because of the holiday. That's why I gotta wait till next week. Go ahead, y'all have to go take this garbage out. This for Texas, y'all. Heck yeah, Miss Helen. I gotta go right now. And I have to charge. Hey, y'all, much love, y'all. I'm gonna be live at 9 o'clock. I'm not gonna be on my page. Yeah, appreciate everybody, y'all. Much love to everybody. Appreciate everybody. If Reaper, if you still playing in the background, appreciate everybody, y'all. Now you might be on your way to work. Yeah. Cause I might take it easy. Cause I got a collab tomorrow, a collab Thursday, and I think I have one Friday. I'm gonna have one Friday, the Friday one. All right, y'all. Much love. Much love, y'all. I gotta go. So what time is it? It's 9:40. All right, y'all. Soak these knees. Got Miss S, y'all. Yeah, I'm in the house, Miss S. Yeah, we got pulling from the cup. That's why I said we still have more states, y'all. That's all I'm gonna do is pull from the cup. I hope some of y'all learn how to do this as well. And we did it the fast way. Normally, we're supposed to take one number at a time, y'all. We're supposed to take one number at a time, y'all. So any of y'all doing it, we take one number at a time, flat out. My boy Jay, what up, Jay? Miss Helen, here go my water. This my water, y'all. So this been sitting. This my water been sitting for 2 days. Not sitting. It's ready for me to drink. Hold on. This is for my faucet, y'all. Hold on. Much love, y'all. Much love. Heck yeah, I told you, I put, this what I do after I put water in here, after I let it run. See, I let mine run real talk, because I fill so many up at a certain, so many at a certain time. And then I don't put the top, I let the water sit. I put some lemon foil over this, and I have already holes in there. And I put lemon foil so no bugs and nothing get in. I'm letting it sit. Whatever that shit floating out, I just let it float out. Whatever it is, I let the air out just air out. That's why I used to do my marijuana plants, y'all. But I used to do it for 24 hours. That's when I didn't have no rainwater, because y'all know at times we didn't have rainwater, but I used to keep rainwater. And then look how clear it is, y'all. I promise you, it's a different taste, y'all. And I don't drink it. This been sitting for 2 days. Now I have some more that I put in there that's sitting, that I refilled today. Go. We just like about 7. 6.5, between 6.5 and 8.5. Proper pH level to go in your body.
The human body maintains a slightly alkaline pH, with blood needing a range of 7.35 to 7.45 for optimal function. However, different fluids, like stomach acid, have different pH levels, such as 1.5 to 3.5 to aid digestion.
Y'all, you see this? pH below 7 point, it's acid. Look, hold on. You see where we at, y'all? Look at that. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Six too low. 6 real low. 6.5 real low, y'all. Real low. Amazon. This way I should get my tree. When I told you I grew cannabis plant. You can't give your cannabis plant bad water. If you grow weed and you give your plant bad water, your plant is going to die. The leaves going to be bold. That's how I learned about water, y'all. That's how I know when they was playing with our water. A lot of people's getting sick because of water, y'all. Bad water in their body. Not all because of the food or bad water. So you go on Amazon. This is what I had, y'all. I was getting a whole hookup. When something was too high, I can take the pH up, or I can take the pH level down by putting this in, y'all. And I used to get mad by doing that. We still putting chemicals in the weed. If your water is too high and you needed to drop it, you put the pH down. You get where I'm coming from? All on Amazon. Are y'all with me? I have to order another one, my friend. Yeah, this is important, y'all. I test all this, my friend. Y'all don't be knowing what y'all just be talking. So water good? Which water? Y'all don't even know which water is good or bad, y'all. Y'all just be thinking because that water costs $3 and $4. That's good water. Y'all better wake up to your boy, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. I can check this. Hold on. See, I know my water level. Now, this straight water from the... Damn, I hear the garbage truck. Hey, I'm about to go in a minute. I'm about to go. So look, this the water from I just got the water straight from the faucet, my friend. Look at it. Yeah, okay, it's about the same, but you see right here, it's almost like at 8. It's between 7.0 and 8.0. It's in between. Nope, it's past that. Here it go right there. You see it? It's about 8. It's in between 7.0 and 8.0. All right, y'all. Much love. Y'all see that? All right, y'all. Much love, y'all. Much love to everybody. Heck yeah, I pH my tub water, my sink water, my bathroom water. Heck yeah, look, it's to the point y'all gonna call me nasty, my friend. I done test the waters in the bathtub. See, I'm very observant, y'all. I'm sorry, I test the water from the toilet stool after that joker run, and the fresh water came out. Yeah, your boy, I'm seasoned like that, y'all. I just have to know things, my friend. I be like, where the hell this water where we be flushing coming from, and then where this water come from? Then I learn about pipes. Like, hold on, we might be getting the same damn water from such and such. Much love to y'all. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be live at 12 o'clock, y'all. I have to take my garbage out. Much love. Appreciate everybody who stopped by, y'all. Appreciate everybody who stopped by. And then my boy was right, like if I drink water, I wouldn't take this out in the sun. Yeah, y'all right about the plastic and milk and that. Y'all absolutely right about that. Whenever I take drink, I put mine in the shade, but you right about that. This plastic hitting the sun. Yeah, this water good, y'all. I'm not gonna even hold y'all up. It's like no taste. Y'all know how to be telling y'all water be having that taste. It's like smooth. It's smooth and cold. And then this too, y'all. A lot of y'all don't know about this. Like when I grew my plant, a lot of people be growing their weed. And they can take their water hose and they'll just be watering their plants. That water be too cold. You can shock the plant. You don't want to shock the plant, y'all. So I had to learn how sometimes coldness can be a bad thing, y'all. I've been hearing people say shock their body, but like when we shock your plant, you don't want that. Then that joke can turn to a morphine-dike. You get where I'm coming from? When you shock the plant, that joke can turn into a morphine-dike. What is a morphine-dike? A male and a female plant. But different people grow different, y'all. But when you take your water hose, nah, because you don't know what's all in the water hose. You have to pH that water. That shit is a must. When we first started, we would just use a regular house water. And then we had to learn about rainwater. We used to catch all the rainwater, y'all. So we had buckets of rainwater. I don't know what's in the rainwater, but rainwater was powerful, y'all. It could it'd be sunny. Your plant would be this tall. When it start raining, when you wake up, that joke could be taller than the mother scruncher. But I know what's in the rain, y'all. They not gonna tell us that. It's some in that rain. Remind me of that chichilla. Y'all remember the chichilla pet? You put water on that mother scruncher, that joke could turn into a flower. That's how I look at the grass. And all this grass look fake in the mud, y'all. Most of these grass fake. Flowers fake. But I gotta go, y'all. Much love. I hear the garbage can. Much love.